I beg you. Wow. Well, to be honest, let me ask you a very honest question. And what is the question? Have you ever earned money but still wondering where it all went? Well, if I'm the one, I'll say yes, I won't lie to you. But you, Uncle, have you ever have that money, earn money, and you don't know where it went to? Wow. You serious? Well, this has happened to you before. Okay, see? Type yes in the comment section. And don't forget, like, share, and comment. Wow. Today's topic is one of these that can completely transform your financial life. This thing. It is going to transform your financial life, budget and strategy. Wow. On how to spend, on how to have your financial discipline. Because the truth is simple. It's not just about how much you earn, it's about how you manage and spend. And to help us break this today's topic, we have this amazing guest with us today, a gigantic portable one and only CBN of Optimal Consult. If I'm saying CBN, as they chill, as they hot, let me not hype too much. I will have said what I used to call about. Let me come on, like me, Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, make welcome as I present to you Miss Vicky Nicole Shushu. This is your blushing. This salary. I will not carry that. But me say I don't budget. I don't budget. I mean, no budget.
I understand.
Wow, welcome to today's show. We are really welcome.
Thank you.
Wow, I know you was like even today I was supposed to be public like thank you. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. At least now, Nancy then said me they know where money they go where Wow, welcome to the show. Okay, so let's dive quickly to the show because I know today most people don't have time to stay long, so we want to do it back. I want to do it, to be picking very important because I will be picking on the aspect because now looking at it, the work we have making how to budget ourselves and how to strategize them, not to have lavish spending and all this. So now the question is, what exactly do you understand in your own word budget and strategy, and why do many people struggle with it? The word budget.
Okay. I'll start by greeting my viewers. Good afternoon, everybody. And I believe you're all enjoying your holiday. I'm also enjoying mine too. So, from your question, what is budgeting? We don't want to go too far because of I want proper understanding and everybody to hear what I'm trying to say in a very short form and just one word. Budget means planning.
Budget means planning. So just in case you want to know, just in case the reason I call that CPA. It's a shocking number. Okay, budget is planning. No stress. If you are there, just type planning in the comment section. If it's possible, say you can. Oh God. Budget is planning. Wow, this is so. Like I was even expecting like budget is but you don't see budget is planning. Okay, so why do people often see budget as restriction instead of empowerment?
Okay, I people see budget as restriction, like you are restricting me from doing what I need to do instead of empowerment. Okay, first you should know that budget, when we talk about budget, it's about you tracking your income and also ensuring that you put a limit to your expenses. Yes, putting a limit. So
to your expenses.
And he who fails to plan will definitely plan to fail.
That quote he who fails to plan plans to fail.
So from the question you asked me, you said why people see that restriction instead of what? Instead of empowerment. One, I'll say lack of clear goal. When you don't have a goal for yourself, you see that people are, it will be like a restriction. Okay, I'm earning, for example, I'm earning 20,000 naira, and they're not telling me this is how to use my money, this is how to spend my money. Understand?
Yes, sir.
And then I shouldn't spend more than this. It's like a restriction instead of empowerment. But someone that has clear cut goal, we know that with this 20,000 naira, I can manage it and also help myself out of it. I can also make investments out of it. Yes. So when you don't have that mindset of setting a clear goal for yourself, you will miss it.
Plan. Set goals. If you are following me, just that goal. No, to be honest, I enjoy the aspect of me bringing up, many people and they bringing up the fire in them. Wow, thing is, this is powerful. And let me tell you this: budget is not about limitation. It's not limiting you from anything. It's just trying to make you plan. And like I said, budget is not limiting you. It's control because you don't have plan for your money. Like if you have plan for your money, you never, like you said, you will spend anyhow.
You will just pass and say, I know spending anyhow is what we call impulse expenses, like impulse buying. You are passing on the road and you saw something that looks appealing to your eye. You just decide to, I think I have 10,000 naira. Let me buy it. A lot of people do that.
And that's what leads to Sakpa BNSC. Just in case you don't know, chat me, I'll tell you what the meaning of Sakpa BNSC.
So people when income comes into their account, they don't have clear goal. They don't plan to spend anyhow. In the long run, you can't look for where did all my money go to?
And the funny thing is, you cannot even do accountability of how you spend your money. Wow. Even if you have to take me to the weeks of fitness Sakpa BNSC, and that's really good. But to be honest, wow, this really enlightening. So now, so what are the most common spending mistakes people make today?
Okay, I would say.
No, this time around, this is you, this is me. Let me use the word we are youth.
Yeah.
Now, I want to speak to the youth out there. So, what do you think is a mistake we youth do? Because now, look out there, so many people are starting making it. Some people are making it, whether legal or illegal. So, and they are doing some kind of mistakes. So, what are the common mistakes we youth? I don't want to use people that we youth do today, because last week we talked about youth preparation, and I think this is one of the things that will also help you. I don't know why this is because we're talking about youth and growth and everything, because youth are the leader of today. So, we talked about finance, it's about people, because we are bringing here and also bring you as well as here to come and speak for us. So,
okay. I feel one of them is lack of restraint. When you cannot control yourself, you cannot control your habits, your daily habits. That's one of the mistakes every youth makes. You can't control your spending. That is one. And also lack of proper planning. The mistake we make most of the time is that when income comes to our hand, we save after we have finished making all expenses. If whatever is left over, that will not say, this money came in.
And that's also saved.
Yeah, not saved. After I finish doing all your enjoyments, maybe like I said, the first one is habits. You know that yes, you are this kind of person that like to enjoy life, take people out. There's one of my neighbors that say, I like to enjoy myself. Anywhere there is party, I will be there. So when the salary comes in, the person that comes
I think these are the people that call O1B.
So and after you are finished, the money comes to your account. After you are finished spending everything, your brain will now reset that I'm supposed to save. But then it's already too late. When you check your account, it's either you have overspent or what is remaining is nothing to write home about. Then secondly, another mistake that we make most of the time is we living above our income, above our needs. A lot of persons do that. Notice the amount that is coming to your account daily or coming to your hand, or probably my salary, I'm earning 20,000 like I earlier said. And then you now want a luxury life. You want to live the life of another person that you know that earning much more than you are earning. Living above your means. Some people that in Lagos here, one of the things that kill us is accommodation. You know that you are earning this amount of money. At the end of the month, okay, recently I saw one of my agents, person that got me an apartment.
Okay.
He posted on his status and said there's a house at Akute bus stop.
Okay.
Mini flat, that is one parlor, self-contained, 1 million naira.
Oh, yeah.
So I was discussing that with my colleague, the fellow accountant.
Okay.
I was like, if you should divide the 1 million naira by 12 months, how
How
much?
much will the person pay?
83,000 for crying out loud. I did the calculation.
Sorry. Like 83,000 per month.
Per month. And then, you know, say there's tiles everywhere, it's this and that. Have you checked your pocket? Have you checked your income?
Wow.
So because my friend living in a mini flat, is enjoying it, like, so you not check your pocket, you now want to live in that kind of, it's beautiful to be comfortable, but you should also check the money that is coming in. You don't have investment, the salary is not strong enough, and you are so dumb.
And again, you are not, if one of the executives say, instead of doubling yours, you are not tripling yours.
You're not tripling. And you want to live life, you want to enjoy, you want to, you want to belong. So that's one of the mistakes we are making. You want to behave and want to live according to another person's standard, not according to our own standard and our own means. I believe life is about gradual process. Gradually we grow. Gradually we can get to where we want to get to. That taste that you are looking for. Gradually build yourself to that level. So one of the mistakes is that one, your behavior. Secondly, saving after you have made expenses, and then living above your means.
Wow, that is great. Wow. So if you have the habit, so that even I want to ask this question, like how do you put, but the thing is habit. When you have the habit of and the question is, I also glance through. I think social media of everything sometimes also in some aspects it's not everything, and in some aspects it's everything. I glanced through posts that talks about liability and assets, and I got to know that there are some things that is needed and there are some things that are not needed. So now the question says, how much influence does social media has on spending habit? Because looking at it now, the life you are now, I want to live a luxury life. Most of the baggies out there, jumpsuit, crazy jeans, sneakers, and thereabout. Yes, it's normal. But the question is, your future is here. I think. Let me take some few minutes and say this. Now, I want you to say. There's this popular song. I'm trying to remember the artist's name, but I think you understand. He said, okay, I think I remember the lyric. He said, "Person wey no get helper suppose get sense."
Exactly.
So you as a person, you will look at if your family background is good, be like the video.
I heard.
Yeah. Like I'm not talking. I mean, when your family is rich.
Your family is rich, but your family can support you. Sometimes their family are rich, but see, it's very young.
Yes. Even if you get something you want to get, let it pay.
Like I saw a post that they said that Dangote's uncle gave him money to start up a
business. The funny thing, yes, fine. It was wealthy, but the question is,
to support you, to push you to that.
Because you as a person there, whether your family has or not, if we are talking about family, your family has, be like Davido, be like Dangote. No, don't wait. Pick up something. If you want to become the director of your father's company, start learning it. You're not it's a skill. And if you know your family are getting the money, night ever, please, I want to say to you, there's Yoruba that say Mawagala Goshishe. Don't after someone else. Don't after someone else starving. It's risks because this life is one of the. See, once we budget, I understand that the average income in Nigeria is quite. It's not to remember about. And the funny thing is, some countries in Africa are making times 3 of those. That's just average. But the question is, do you want to still live on that average lifestyle? No. If there's some life you want to live average, but because you don't have to live average lifestyle. So you as a person out there, you just have to be honest with you. Many of us have brought something you didn't even really need. Yes, you don't really need, and that's what impose. Like you have imposed it to yourself. Now, it's not a bad thing you look good, but you are okay. One of the businessman, which we both know, I will accept the problem or nothing. He said, instead of me going to a luxury home to go and buy expensive suit or expensive t-shirt, I'd rather go to booking.
Exactly.
I'm like, you know what, like, I'm going to get my was there, but I'm going 100 million. No, but this is it. It's a budget. The question is, if he's buying a suit, what for? 150,000, 250,000, and it's going to okay. So pack nothing less than 7 dozens of t-shirts and trousers.
And iron is starched and iron.
No, it's not start. Already starched and ironed. Well ironed with special dentures. Yeah, and the funny thing is, the boutique one sometimes you used to get me annoyed because looking at it, it's along the line it's fair off. But look at it, okay. Look at it stand by. Like they have this quality, and some people are, it's not about the fiber, it's not about what is there is most things that are buying from the boutiques are not quality. They're just quantity. So it's just for you to just want to showcase yourself. If you remember saying they got the Gucci up and down about 150,000, and I look at like, oh boy, because we used to go for 150,000, and I think by 50K, 4 million rate. Because I don't need all this expensive clothes for me to look good. I don't know if I'm not a fashionista. I'm this kind of person. I can pick fashion for you as a person, but I don't like fashion.
I like fashion. And I am a fashionista. But if I'm going for fashion, right? I don't just do it because everybody is doing it.
Yes.
And if I want to bring your awareness to something, rich people don't spend anyhow.
They don't spend anyhow. They spend on budget.
And they don't spend on what does not bring value. So it is we, like I'll say the average people and then the poor people that spend money lavishly. You see a young person that will say he bought an iPhone for 300, 500,000. Where did you get the money from?
It's not a matter of the question is okay now. Born by iPhone. No, imagine ladies out there, guys out there spending about nothing less than 1.7 billion on things that cannot fit the factory. Now, if I buy an iPhone worth 1.7 million, the question is, what are
you going to do?
If you are using it
to get money back,
that one is
understanding.
Okay, what about the lady that buy those three worth of 1.? But the question is, I think one of the ladies he said, when he traveled to China, he said, and he said she got to there and said, how much is it say 2 months? And they called the person and said, hey, you buy another yes. The price buying it. Like, one plot of land, like Missouri. And someone said something on X. The person said, he said, look at Tunelumi daughter, like the first daughter, Chineye. Because I read when I was young, I was able to read most of it. Chineye graduated from the University of this in UK, and she has first class in business admin. Now the question is, this girl doesn't eat attachments. For their girls out there who wear attachments worth of 50,000, but their brain is
empty.
So the question is, are you budgeting or you're just spending?
And the annoying thing is that what saddens my heart, those set of persons, when you check their lives in the next 15 to 20 years to come,
they can't even defend it.
There's nothing to show fault for it. Because they fail to plan. And when they fail to plan, they will plan to fail. If you check all those rich people, all those Mark Zuckerberg, people out Dangote, they don't do. My boss, for example, Mr. Sam Adegbemi, like I respect that man. I really respect him. I throw cap for that man. You see him looking simple. You will see him walking on the streets with his palm and
recently I also wearing Crocs because of about 5,000 naira, and because of that,
you won't even know.
You even know.
And that man is there.
Like you even know. You even see his wife. You even see his wife even dressing.
Simple.
I don't know. It's not about it's not that they don't have it. They have it.
But they are thinking ahead. They're thinking far.
These are people.
They are talking about investments. Are you investing your money? That money that is coming in, if you are a wife, one of the common mistakes young people also make, I suppose to mention, is lack of investment. It's not enough to save. Well, are you also thinking of how to invest? Start small.
And aim big. Yes, that's my aim big. Yes, that's my aim big.
Be focused.
I think I want to share this one testimony. Mr. Last week Friday, CJ Morgan was on the flight show. He said, before, he said even before, like I said, he said going to come back. Yes, but when we are free, don't worry, we are cooking. He said, once upon a time, it was one interviewing people. Now look at his boy. I was talking to me, look at his boy. I'm the one now interviewing him. Now the question is, I learned it. I build it. In fact, sitting here, I'm still thinking about to make it more perfect and all. It's not easy. Everything I do, 2020 was when it started for me. And look at it. I was telling myself today, like, I'm still with the team. Because it's as if I'm back to school, now learning the access of life. Because back then, my parents didn't give me. But people were there who see it and like, what? Can you do this? And then I said, yes. Like, fire. And they put that fire on and they're like, how far are you doing? And I put it like, 9 Then they're ready. That's like, I'm just happy. See, you out there, you can start small.
Exactly.
What do you want to learn? What do you want to learn? Project for it, invest for it. I think this is where we have to go with this question. Like, he said, what are the simple steps someone can take today to start project effectively? Very simple step. Very simple step. I think we need to begin with our own aspect of this our. I'm saying this is popular like. Moreover, I don't like it. I don't know, maybe other people don't like it. 2K daily and out this thing and 10 days and 15 days, that is exactly. I think that's one of the simple ways. So I don't think she's disciplined. I think she will give us appropriately.
Alright, the simple way to start budgeting, the simple way is to set clear goals for yourself.
Clear goals. Yes, clear
That's
goals.
the first. When you have a goal, then you cannot think of planning. And the best time to start planning is now.
If I don't procrastinate.
The best time to start anything in life is now. You plan yourself. And there's this formula that you can use for yourself. Okay? You can use 50, 30, 20.
50, 30, 20.
Yes.
Wow. So the 50 is what?
The 50 is for your need.
Then the 30.
For your wants.
And the 20.
For saving. And investment.
Savings and investment goes for 20, and 30 goes for
wants.
For want, what
and
you
50
want.
goes for need. Now we must know the difference between want and need. I call your need necessities of life, basic necessities of life, shelter, clothing, feeding, rent, and all of that. That is for your need. Okay, so the 50, the larger percentage of it go for that. Then your wants are all those, like economists always say that human wants are unlimited, and the basic and the means to satisfy them is limited. Human wants are unlimited. You will pass. I want this. I want this. I want this. You are always wanting something. If you come to my office now, you might something like very beautiful. I wish I can have this. It's your want. Passing by the street, it's not something that is very attractive. Wow. Like I came to your office and I saw one beautiful cushion in your office.
Yeah.
I wanted it.
You wanted
I really wanted it.
No,
I loved it. Like, I want to
No, don't worry. It's not much.
I want to picture it to
We can strike the letter. I'll be the middleman, don't worry. I have the owner. Don't worry, I know the owner. I'll be the middleman. You be the buyer.
No problem. But that is want, so it's not need. So my budget has not yet covered our years.
No. I was telling you about Bakuluwe. Not the one is not big. No, that push, don't worry. Bakuluwe, it's simple.
Alright,
let's take the budget.
Alright. So you should be able to differentiate between your need and your wants. If you're able to differentiate between these, you have issue with budgeting. Okay, then you put your 50% for your necessity like this, then you want 30%, maybe going out, hanging out with friends, you like this, or you want to buy your Brazilian and all of that. You can do that.
Please, just in case you want to buy that Brazilian and you for those of you that don't understand Yoruba, don't worry. Ask them in the comment section. Ele die die is not meeting. Keep me like papa kg. Okay, so like this. So I really do. So now let's bring this home. But before we bring this, I have this question, which is going to be the last question for today. And I believe our host, she has been dishing a lot for us, and I want you out there to do these 3 things. And 1, like, and number 2, share, and number 3, comment. And that number 2, I want to go back to that number 2. Share to your beloved ones, share to your friends, share to family, share to groups, please, and recommend Optima TV and say #Optima.show. Yeah. So now the last question for today, because today like this, we won't go chop. We don't get location. Don't set. There you go. That location there. I need that location. I want to meet.
Honestly, I can't even wait to go home. My mind is already at home because I have enough friends that have already prepared something.
No, see, you talk to us like before.
No problem. I got you covered.
I got you covered.
I got it.
Okay, now, so the last thing is saying, how does budgeting connect to long-term wealth and financial freedom?
Okay. First of all, we need to shift our mindset from saving what's left to investing first.
Investing first.
Yes. I was talking to a very close friend of mine, and there's this issue she was having with her husband, and the other was complaining and saying that he gave her a particular amount of money, and the lady kept it, and in the long run, all the money has appeared. No, the money disappeared.
Actually, no traces.
No traces.
No traces. Because you guys know that song, don't worry.
And then she was spending it gradually, before everything has gone. So I told her, I said that the best way to do whatever you want to do is first, when money comes to your account, you plan on what you want to do with the money. Not after you have finished spending, you will now be looking for what is remaining for you to keep. So shift your mindset from saving leftover to investing first. What I do to my income, any income that comes to my account, is that before I start touching it, I take out my savings first.
Very, very, very important.
And aside taking out my savings, it's not about saving, it's about what? Investing. Because in the long run, whatever you save in the bank, inflation will meet up with it, and then it comes with less. So your mindset is what you need to work on first. After doing that, then every other thing becomes very easy for you. So budget is not a punishment, it creates surplus.
And budget is not limited.
It's not limiting. Yeah, it's not limiting you. Some persons will complain that my house rent has expired and I don't have money. I used to wonder how. Because I know that this is the month I collected my room, my apartment. So at least I should divide my rent by 12. That's planning. So every month I'll take out that portion of my rent and I'll keep saving it every month from my salary. This is the amount I will save from my rent. This amount I have for my transportation. This amount I have for my feeding. This amount I have for this, my savings. After I'm done with that, at the end of everything, the moment my money comes to my account, that same day, everything has gone. Because I've already budgeted everything before the money comes.
Which means even that as the thing they do my own.
They do film.
They do and that as
it's
the so that it does this I don't know. No, they don't do. So that could interest yeah, as happened. What's the law?
So you need to have a strategic plan for you to create wealth.
Wow. So you need to have a strategic plan for you to quit wealth. Wow. Woo! So today, the question is, have you learned? You can never tell me no. And I will never say you don't learn. Because today, she has broken down to the point whereby even me and you and you over there is learning. And I'll let you, me sitting down here I think I need to have my own journal too. I think I promised myself that I need to get my own journal.
You need to.
And aside from me having this kind of idea of, although I always keep it in my mind, idea of what I want to do, I think I need to start writing them down. And that's how I can find them. Asset, liability, asset, liability. So liability, I push it down. Asset, I throw back. Because like this, 2026, no good for anybody. Well, today, like I said, we have learned. And I want you to know, budget gives you money direction. Strategic spending protects your future. No, let me remove that strategic spending. Investments, yeah, protect your future. And discipline creates stability and growth. So before we close, and before we end this talk, I want you to reflect on this. And what I want you to reflect on. And the question is, what is that one habit that you know? Or what is that one spending habit you need to change this week? Not even this week. Today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, weeks to come, months to come, year to come. I'll leave you with that with 2 seconds. Now, I want you to know this, and I want you to write it down somewhere. And what are the things? Now, if you are any, I want you to know one thing. You have the right and you have the ability to start small, stay consistent, and build discipline. Because with these 3 keys, I can assure you, you are ready to have a long-term financial freedom. What are you waiting for? You can do it. So, well, once again, I will say thank you to Miss Vicky. Even at time. That's CBN. I know how that's how to look like. Anytime I come there, sometimes. I was saying someone like, anytime I come with the money, I like receiving that gift because one, the moment I see that in my front of my system like this, I'm walking. I hardly find out how to stand up my wife because the funny thing is, and I love Martin, anytime I come to the office, there's only school lab, but that pool lab, there's one way to call 3 square meal. This one has 3 square meal, 4 square meal, and once they load it once, you will never see them coming out. The other time you see them coming out, maybe I will feel like Memugari. No, that's how it's all thought. No, I understand. Even today, like Salah said, no, we are calling Salah when you come. Oh, that's it. And even we are talking about TV, we don't want the people, we don't want anyone to look dull. I don't know, Papa.
No darling.
No, I really appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you to the HOD behind the camera, and thanks to the streamers, Mr. Oracle, and thanks to the executive Lady Peace, and thanks to the CEO and the co-CEO Lady Peace and Mr. Zion Samzaya at the BBC. And I say thanks everyone who watch here. And I would like to you will see this friend. No, before I go. And don't do me a joke. I don't come you a joke. Happy Salah to you all. Bye.